Welcome to the home of the world's most famous eggs. This is the Kinder Joy megastructure.
I'm Alex. Inside this egg are two worlds, delicious food and a fun surprise. Today, we see how both are made.
One side is for playing, one side is for eating. But building this requires incredible engineering.
We are about to watch a process that produces millions of eggs every single day.
It starts with the soul of the flavor, the cocoa bean, imported from the equator.
The beans are cleaned and roasted. This heat wakes up the chocolate flavor locked inside.
Crushers break the beans into nibs. The shell is blown away, leaving only the pure cocoa heart.
Friction turns the dry nibs into a liquid called chocolate liquor. It smells incredible in here.
Meanwhile, fresh milk arrives by the tanker load. We need high-quality dairy for that creamy taste. We turn the milk into powder to control the texture. Liquid milk will make the wafer soggy. Sugar is the energy. It is sifted to remove any clumps before mixing.
Precision mixing. The ratio of milk to sugar must be exact for the Kinder recipe.
We blend the cocoa liquor with vegetable fats. This gives the cream its smooth, melt-in-the-mouth texture.
Steel rollers crush the paste until the particles are smaller than a human tongue can feel.
Look at that gloss. The dark cocoa cream is ready. Now we need the white milk cream. This is conching. We beat the chocolate for hours to remove bitterness and develop the flavor.
In the white room, we create the signature milky layer. Hygiene here is surgical. We don't just mix it, we aerate it. This adds tiny air bubbles to make the cream light and fluffy. The texture is critical. It has to be firm enough to hold the spoon, but soft enough to eat.
Quality check. If the cream is too runny, it won't stay in the egg.
The creams are done. Now we need the crunch. We start with a simple wheat batter.
A touch of oil ensures the wafer becomes crispy, not chewy, when baked.
The batter rests. The bubbles are forming. This will create the light, airy structure of the wafer ball.
The batter travels to the hottest part of the factory, the wafer oven.
This oven is 50 meters long. It is a baking beast.
We don't bake round balls, we bake half spheres first. Watch closely.
2 minutes in the fire, the water evaporates, leaving a crispy shell.
The plates close, the batter is trapped and instantly starts to bake.
Golden brown perfection. These are the halves of the crunchy balls.
They look fragile now, but we are about to make them strong. Phase 1 is complete.
You're watching but haven't subscribed? Is our hard work not enough? Smash that like button now.
The wafer sheets are cooling down. Now we have thousands of crispy half spheres.
Before we close them, we inject a heart of cocoa cream. This is the secret inside the ball.
Precision cutters punch out the shapes. The excess wafer is recycled, so nothing is wasted.
The machine folds like a book. Top meets bottom. The sphere is complete.
Now we have perfectly round, filled wafer balls. But they are too pale. They need a coat.
They enter the coating drum. This is where the texture gets interesting. A fine mist of sticky syrup coats every inch of the wafer. This acts like glue.
They are sticky and ready. Now we add the crunch factor.
Here comes the rain. Thousands of Cocoa Krispies shower the balls.
The crumbs stick to the glue. The pale wafer transforms into a dark, crunchy nugget.
They are now fully coated. Rugged on the outside, creamy on the inside.
A quick blast of cold air sets the coating. The chocolate armor is locked in.
Listen to that rumble. Thousands of crunchy cores are ready for the final assembly.
Crunchy shell, soft center. These are perfect. We will put these aside for later.
We leave the kitchen and enter the engineering bay. Now we have to build the egg itself.
This doesn't look like an egg yet. These are food-grade polypropylene pellets.
We melt the plastic at 200 degrees and shoot it into the molds to form the iconic shape. Snap! 4 shells are born every second. 2 for the toy, 2 for the food. We can't forget the tool. The little spade spoon is molded separately.
Robots grab the spoons. They must be placed with absolute precision.
Snap! The spoon is clipped onto the toy half of the shell. It waits there for the owner.
This is the most secretive part of the factory, the toy department.
Today, we are building race cars. The assembly is fully automated.
The car and the paper are bagged together. This keeps the toy safe and hygienic. The instructions are folded down to the size of a postage stamp.
The robot drops the surprise into the shell. 1/2 of the Kinder Joy is now complete.
An army of surprises marching toward the filling station. Plastic pellets turned into smiles. But an egg is nothing without the food.
I see you watching the toys, but the subscribe button is still gray. We are working 24/7 here. Don't break my heart. Click subscribe right now.
This is the tasty side. These empty shells are hungry for cream. They move fast. 600 eggs per minute are about to get filled. Just like before, we blast them with air. The food surface must be sterile.
Here comes the magic. These nozzles pour 2 creams at the exact same time.
Cocoa on the left, milk on the right. They touch, but they don't mix.
Look at that swirl. It stays separated to give you 2 distinct flavors in one bite.
The cream is warm right now. It flows to fill every corner of the shell.
Remember those crunchy balls we made? It's time to drop them in.
Precision timing. The system releases exactly 2 balls per egg. Never 3, never 1.
They sink halfway into the cream bath. Satisfying, right?
The foil is placed on top. It floats there for a split second before the heat hits.
This is the iconic look. Creamy waves and crunchy islands. But we have to seal it fast.
We need to seal the freshness in. We use a thin layer of gold aluminum foil.
Heat sealing. The plastic and foil melt together. No air can get in or out.
Now the food is safe. It can survive on the shelf for months without spoiling.
The toy half is flipped over. It becomes the lid for the food half.
The two worlds meet. The toy line and the food line merge into one.
Click. The plastic tabs lock together. The egg is whole.
It is finally an egg. But it looks naked. It needs its branding.
Steam shrinks the label tight. Now it holds the two halves together firmly.
There it is, the Kinder Joy, ready for the world.
We shoot a plastic sleeve over the egg. This creates the seal between the two halves.
One final check. The X-ray scanner looks inside every single egg.
It checks for missing toys or missing balls. If it's empty, it gets rejected.
Rejected. We don't sell mistakes. Only perfection moves forward.
The cream inside is still warm. We need to solidify it.
Solid, cool, and rattling with a surprise inside.
They spent 20 minutes in the cooling tower to set the chocolate.
They are done. Now we have to pack millions of them.
This egg got rejected because you didn't subscribe. Don't let another egg die. Click subscribe right now.
We leave the noisy factory floor. Welcome to the silent zone, the lab.
Samples are grown incubators. If nothing grows, the batch is safe to eat.
Safety is priority number one. Even one microbe of salmonella shuts down the plant.
They test the raw cream every hour. We are looking for bacteria.
Here, scientists work in silence. Their job is to hunt for invisible enemies.
Machines are smart, but they can't taste. We need the golden palate.
He is checking for mouthfeel. Is it silky enough? Is it too sweet?
We even test the sound. The crunch must be exactly 40 decibels.
The human test is passed. The flavor profile is a perfect match.
Now for the fun part. We try to destroy the egg so the world can't.
Test 1. The drop. Does the plastic crack if a kid drops it?
It bounces, but it doesn't break. The plastic polymer is flexible.
Test 2. Compression. What if it gets crushed at the bottom of a grocery bag?
It took 50 kilos of pressure to dent it. That is one tough egg. This is the shaker table. It simulates a truck driving on a bad road.
Test 3. The seal integrity. Is it truly airtight?
We shake it for hours. If the toy breaks or the cream leaks, we fail.
After the earthquake, the eggs are perfect. The interlocking packing worked.
We create a vacuum. If there is a microscopic hole, air bubbles will escape.
Zero bubbles. The gold foil seal is 100% airtight. Freshness is locked in.
We bake it at 40 degrees. We need to know when the chocolate melts.
What if the delivery truck has no AC in the summer?
We also torture the toys. They must be safe for kids.
The chocolate melts inside, but the plastic shell holds the liquid safely. No leaks.
It gets stuck. That means it's safe. It passes the safety regulation.
The choke test. The toy must be too big to swallow.
Torque testing. Even if a kid twists it, it shouldn't shatter into sharp shards.
What happens to the waste plastic? We grind it down.
We reuse the waste to print tools for the factory floor. Circular economy.
The rejected plastic is recycled. It won't become an egg again, but it will become a pellet.
The ink is dry. The batch is certified safe, delicious, and durable.
The final boss. The quality director.
The green light is on. The warehouse can finally release the stock.
Now you know. It's not just chocolate. It's a masterpiece of engineering.
Certified safe. Packed tight, ready for the truck.
Science time is over. Back to the speed of the production line.
Every logo represents a promise of quality.
The flow never stops. Science and speed working together.
We crushed 1,000 eggs to make sure yours is perfect. Show some respect. Subscribe now.
The Kinder Joys are finished. Now they gather at the packing station.
Suction robots grab 6 packs at a time. They are gentle, but incredibly fast.
The machine folds the box and glues it shut in under a second.
They are placed into the retail display tray. Each tray holds 24 units.
Every box gets a digital passport. We track everything.
The small boxes travel to the master packer. We are building big loads now.
Sealed tight. This box is ready to travel around the world.
Destination label applied. This batch is heading to South America.
10 trays go into one master case. That is 240 treats in one box.
Meet the beast. This robot never gets tired. It stacks the heavy boxes.
We wrap it in plastic to protect it from dust and moisture.
Layer by layer, it builds a tower of chocolate joy.
It uses an interlocking pattern. This stops the stack from falling over in the truck.
1 ton of Kinder Joy. Moving to the wrapping station.
Tight and secure. Nothing moves, nothing breaks.
The forklift takes it away to the Cathedral of Chocolate.
Welcome to the storage hall. There are 50 million units in this room.
It creates a canyon of chocolate. It is kept at a perfect 18 degrees Celsius.
Oh, the truck is here. It's time to ship.
We use ghost robots. No drivers, just sensors moving the stock.
We load 30 pallets into one truck. That
is a lot of happiness.
Locked and loaded. The temperature inside the truck is monitored by satellite.
Locked and loaded. The temperature inside the truck is monitored by satellite.
The truck leaves the factory. The journey to the store begins.
Through snow, rain, and heat, the cold chain must never be broken.
From this one factory, we ship to over 50 different countries.
Some go by sea, crossing oceans to reach kids on the other side of the world.
It arrives at the local distribution hub, the final leg of the trip.
Sunrise in the city. The products are almost there.
Cross-docking. They move the stock from the big truck to the small city vans.
50 million Kinder Joys here, but I only want one subscriber, YOU. Click subscribe right now.
The van arrives at the store. The journey is almost over.
Fresh from the factory, the box is opened.
They are stacked on the shelf. The iconic orange and white packaging stands out.
Affordable happiness. Now they wait for a customer.
Here comes the target audience, a mother and her son.
The grab. He doesn't hesitate.
He spots it. The orange and white egg catches his eyes instantly.
The negotiation. Mom says yes. Success.
Scan. Sold. The factory's job is officially done.
Final destination. The kitchen table. Time to open it. Hey.
One side for food, one side for fun. Which one first?
Pull the tabs. The egg splits into two distinct worlds. He chooses food first, peeling back the gold seal.
The famous spoon, he scoops up the crunchy wafer ball.
Snack time is over. Now, the engineering challenge.
Crunchy, creamy, sweet. That is the taste of joy.
He dumps the parts out. It looks like a little puzzle.
He builds the toy, snapping the wheels onto the car.
From a factory robot to a kid's imagination, mission accomplished.
Done. A brand new race car built in seconds.
It started as a simple cocoa bean in a sack.
We baked the wafer and coated it in chocolate. Almond chocolate.
We filled the shells with the perfect creamy swirl.
It's a producer. It takes massive engineering to make something this small.
And we hid a surprise toy inside every single one.
Millions of eggs a day, bringing millions of smiles.
Rissoy. It takes massive engineering to make something this small.
millions of Kinder Joy eggs a day, bringing millions of smiles.
Thanks for watching the journey of the Kinder Joy. This.
The kid got his toy, but I didn't get your sub. Subscribe right now or I'm eating your chocolate.